They chuckled when she lifted her glass. Everyone assumed it was another one of her quips, typical sarcasm. But I noticed how her eyes softened when they found his face. "This man," she said, raising her drink toward Michael, "is the one I should have married. He'll be the only real father my son will ever know." No one looked in my direction. Not one glance. As though I wasn't even present. I stood frozen, half obscured by the pastel decorations she'd insisted on. Balloons, streamers, all of it. My fists clenched tight, veins bulging like wires. And then I left, silently. No one noticed. Not even her. That was the last moment I ever let myself be unseen. We met at 22, two college kids. She was vibrant, magnetic, the kind of woman who turned heads just by laughing. I was quiet, careful. She called me her compass. We dreamed of the future. She longed for a coastal life. I wanted a house full of love. In the end, she took the waves, and I kept the walls. But we'll get there. Michael began as just a name. A friend from high school, she said, always around, grinning too much, staying too long. She swore it was harmless. I believed her, because love is faith without evidence, until it becomes a rope around your own neck. The signs were small at first. A laugh too loud at his texts, leaving the room when he called. Then came the night I grabbed her phone for the time. She hadn't closed the messages. "He doesn't understand me like you do. You'll always be the one. I wish this baby was yours." The words echoed. The world didn't shatter. It shifted like a blade slowly turning between your ribs. I didn't confront her. Not then, because pain screams. But vengeance? Vengeance whispers. I began gathering everything. Screenshots, calls. Burn her phone in my drawer. Synced her cloud in silence. Hired a retired cop to track Michael. GPS under his car. Phones tapped. Within a week, I had photos. Hotel hallway embraces. 2 weeks in, I had receipts. She thought I was blind. I let her believe it. That was my edge. While she painted the nursery, I crafted her downfall. I moved funds to a new account, adjusted the will, transferred the mortgage into a trust. She signed the new documents, thinking it was refinancing. Didn't read the fine print. She never did. The child wasn't mine. Confirmed it with a discreet DNA test. At a clinic she didn't know I visited. Not that she cared. She had Michael now, or so she thought. At the baby shower, she toasted him, intoxicated on fantasy and cheap bubbles. He beamed like a fool, not realizing he was already caught. I left the party, but I wasn't gone. That same night, as they reveled in their stolen affection, I set the final pieces in place. 2 days later, everything unraveled. Michael was first. An anonymous envelope to his company board. Photos, timelines, proof of the affair with a married client's wife. They fired him by noon. Then her turn. She was alone in the nursery, folding baby clothes. I dropped a folder in front of her. Texts, images, the paternity result. She looked up at me like I was someone else. "No," she whispered. "You can't do this." I already did. I told her about the trust, the money, the house. "You'll get nothing," I said, "except your son, your real family." She begged, pleaded, swore it meant nothing, that I mattered. I didn't blink. She hired a lawyer, only to discover I'd already filed. In a state where cheating erases spousal support. Every detail, documented, watertight. Then came the final act. Her parents, devout, traditional, they adored me. I sent them the footage. Her mother wept. Her father disowned her, called her dead. And Michael, jobless, disgraced, tried to sue me for ruining him. I welcomed the case. Legal discovery opened his books. Turns out he was already married, and his wife also pregnant. She left him the day she saw it all. Now he's broke, alone, abandoned, and the child? Not my blood, not my responsibility. I walked away free. No payments, no ties, just peace. I live by the sea now. Funny, isn't it? That ocean view house she always dreamed of? I kept it, refurbished it, purged it of her. She came by once. Broken, haunted, dragging regret like luggage. I didn't answer the door, just watched her from the upstairs window. She waited, then turned, and left. They say revenge is best served cold. They're wrong. It's best served silent, with precision and no audience.